If you've ever wondered what a Muppet movie would be like if it were written by a pubescent boy, The Happytime Murders is just the movie for you. When disgraced LAPD detective turned private-eye puppet, Phil Phillips, Bill Beretta, gets a mystery puppet client, Sandra, Dorian Davies, he begins an investigation that reveals the cast of the classic television series Happytime is quickly being assassinated. He'll have to team up with his old partner, Connie Edwards, Melissa McCarthy, to solve the case. If you twisted my arm and made me tell you something I enjoyed about this movie, I'd struggle for a response. Although I could see how an R-rated gritty Muppet movie might seem like a lot of fun, sadly, this isn't it. Where to begin on this complete and utter garbage fire? The puppet design on Phil Phillips is easily one of the least creative Muppets ever. As the main protagonist, you follow him throughout most of the movie, and he might be the most boring Muppet in the whole debacle. The story is beyond predictable. Further, the backstory of what happened to get Phillips booed from the force is cliche in the worst possible way. Occasionally, a theme is brought up about how puppets are treated as second-class citizens, a theme which has been much better done elsewhere. All of these flaws, and I haven't even addressed the elephant in the room. The humor in this movie is more immature than you could imagine. Much of it depends on the audience thinking a puppet saying fuck on screen is hysterically funny. I assure you, it wears thin quickly. Lots of puppets die in what I assume is supposed to be gruesome ways, but since it all equates to stuffed animals being destroyed, it lacks gravitas and misses the mark on humor. There's even a sex scene that plays much like the sex scene in Team America World Police, but tame, defeating the point of the scene. The premise had potential, and director Brian Henson must have been the draw that got many of the talented people in the door working on this movie. Honestly, this would have undoubtedly been more entertaining if there was less talent behind this abysmal script. When you mix genuine talent with something terrible, you end up with the worst kind of bad movie. The boring type of bad movie. The Happytime Murders is 90 minutes of my life gone that I can never get back. Additionally, it was 90 minutes that felt more like 3 hours. Easily one of the worst movies of the year.
Hey, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And if you really love this video, consider visiting my Patreon page.